Welcome to my February 2025 video newsletter. Lots to talk about, so let's go. Before we do the commentary, let's just go through the charts. You can see from the December sales chart that December was about what it was the prior 2 years. In fact, if you look at the chart as a whole, the only thing that distinguishes 2024 is it didn't have a great January. In fact, the numbers would kind of bear that out. Looking at 2024 median price, all in all, the price was 816,000. Certainly a great number, up 4.5 or 4.7% from last year. Also, this brings the 2024 median price 72% higher than it was back in 2019, which is a phenomenal price rise, if you will. Looking at the sales by quarter. We only had 90 sales this past year. That's the second lowest in the 20-something years I've been doing this. The other low year was 2009, which was where the number was like 81 or 82. Again, looking at the total difference between last year and the prior 2 years, it's mostly the difference in the Januaries of those years, if you will. December new listings, we had 4 new listings. All in all, new listings are up about 4.6% from last year. Didn't help us much, but it was up a little bit. And then we look at where we're starting 2025. We're starting at 13 listings. Not very remarkable, but on the other hand, it's 30% higher than we started the prior 2 years. So maybe we have something going for us here. Time will tell. Looking at all in all 2024, looking at the overall number of homes sold in the last 20 years. Again, as I mentioned, last year was the second lowest in the 20-something years I've been doing this, to 22 years, I guess. And then if you look at the dollar value, which is the next one, 81 million total for sales, down 40% from the peak year of 2021, that being As we finish out last year's information, I see that there's an anomaly between the lower sales number by 11.7%, and yet the higher sales price up by 4.7%. I see those normally not going the same direction. I believe the reason for that is fairly simple. The high mortgage rates have made it so there's a predominance, or at least a higher percentage of cash buyers. Cash buyers then will tend toward the higher numbers, saying that the higher median price accounts for the fact that just more houses of those price points are being sold. Doesn't really reflect much in the overall improvement in the marketplace at all. I think it's just an anomaly relative to the high mortgage rates. Time will tell as we move forward. I do think we're going to have an okay 2025. Many of the pressures that made 24 difficult are going to hopefully resolve themselves. I see mortgage rates have to go down. Boy, I hope they do. I see inflation coming down. Hopefully there'll be less strife in the Mideast. And so consequently, I think there's going to be some improvement in this marketplace. I see a fair amount of pent-up demand. Sort of this time of year is a slow time, so it's hard to actually tell much of anything. But on the other hand, I do see that when spring comes, I do think we'll have an uptick, if you will, on the number of buyers. All that said, have a happy new year, and talk to you next month.